Right, so hello and welcome everybody in the virtual racing community. I'm going to introduce myself first as I'm new to this post. I'm Carol, the newest recruit to Virtual Racing UK. I work alongside Vicky in the office here at Rainford. And today we're going to be doing a little question and answer session with Bex and Rachel from TCD and Luke's Lads. We asked our members for nominations for charities for this year, and one of our members has nominated your charity. This is the medal we've allocated to your charity. It's the Zeus 20K, God of the Sky, Lightning and Thunder, and it's part of our Greeks, our Myths and Legends range. So that's the one you're going to be benefiting from. So I'll go to Rachel. If Rachel would like to just introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Rachel Walmsley and I'm the founder of TCD. So TCD is our charity and Luke's Lads is one of our projects. And Luke's Lads is a wellbeing and fitness session for men only. That's the adult section, but we also do for children as well. So we've got a junior section, which is age 9 to 11, and another one that's 16 to 19. Just a little bit about the actual charity and where we started. We started back in January 2018 with a tiny little idea that I had about actually doing some classes for those with learning and physical disabilities and those suffering with mental health and the elderly. And in the last 3 years, it's grown and we now have 16 projects that we do. So yeah, we're a support group for those who are suffering with mental health issues. And the actual Luke's Lads actually came, the idea came about from actually a boy who was a close family friend of ours and my son's best friend, Luke, who I was actually suffering for 2 years with his own mental health issues. And at the time, I just started the charity. I spoke to him and said, listen, what about if we can try and do something with the fitness and the well-being and put them together and see if we can do a session, which he absolutely thought was a fantastic idea, because when he was in his dark moments, he would hit the gym. That was what a lot of men do, to obviously release the endorphins and to give you that really good, happy feeling again. So we decided to look at the idea and do what we wanted to do with it. But unfortunately, Luke's mental health took a real big slide and it deteriorated very, very quickly. And in June 2018, he took his own life at the age of 25 and left behind a 1-year-old little boy. So as a family, we wanted to make sure that we could try and save one life. And so we decided to carry on with the idea. And in October 2018, Luke's Lads was formed. And that first night, we didn't know if we were going to get anybody to actually arrive. And lo and behold, yes, we did. And we've never had a session yet where nobody's turned up. So it's all run by, the adult section is run by all men only, which my son Elliot, he runs that section. And we're all trained PTs and we're also trained in mental health first aid and we're all suicide trained as well. And unfortunately, I have to say that we actually have to use our training on a weekly basis and sometimes a daily basis. And this goes with the children as well. We're now looking at actually taking the age down a little bit further to age of 9. It's getting as young as that now. So we are trying to do our little bit. And yeah, it's working great. And that one life that we wanted to try and save, we know that now we've exceeded that, and we just keep going. So this is fantastic because obviously we need to keep the funds going so that we can give it free at the point of access for all these guys.
Oh, that's great. Bex, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Bex O'Gorman. I am the safeguarding lead for TCD and Luke's Lads. And I've been with the charity since April 2018, though I've been in the background from its inception.
Very good. So Rachel, you really answered the question about how it all started and what sort of people benefit from your work. So are you fundraising at the moment for anything in particular? And what will our funds, help towards?
Yeah, we do. I mean, obviously with the fundraising has taken a little bit of a turn in the last 12 months, purely because of lockdown. But we've kept going. We have an events team. You know, this isn't just me and Bex, it's the big team behind us. So they're doing, the events team at the moment have been trying to do sort of like smaller events to just obviously keep everything going, because we've still got our costs, we've still got to keep the building going, and obviously pay for, you know, facilitators, for equipment. So at this moment in time, yes, we are looking to expand the equipment side of it. So obviously you guys, with the contribution hopefully that we're going to get from you, we can put that towards the equipment, and also training as well, because we have a team of volunteers that we're very keen on doing training. Bex is sort of head of our training, but we like to have everybody fully qualified in every area. So your funding, your donation hopefully will go towards to do training as well for these guys.
Just in terms of the training, all our facilitators and any volunteers who are involved in potentially doing one-to-one support with any service user, they are assist trained, which is assured suicide intervention skills training, and also mental health first aid. We have children and adults for the mental health first aid. Those are our kind of minimum standards for anybody who's sort of facilitating any kind of session.
Yeah, very good. So do you help locally? Is it just a locally helped charity, or is it nationally, globally?
Do you want to say Bex or me?
At the moment, we started very local, and obviously Luke was very popular in the area. Lots and lots of local people knew Luke, and so we were offering quite a lot of support locally initially. Having to move onto an online platform has actually opened up spaces for people nationally. So we actually have people accessing from Wales, we've had people accessing from Newcastle, we've had people accessing from Liverpool, and if we have the space and the availability for, because we have to keep numbers quite limited in terms of we need to allow the time for people to be able to open up and talk to us. So that's one of the reasons why we have a cap on numbers for each session. But yeah, at the moment, we are national. National, very good, very good. Mm-hmm. So how long have you both, oh, you did say how long you've both been involved in the charity, didn't you? So my question to you now is, will you two be signing up for this challenge? Are you runners? Are you, well, you're obviously active, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm a dance and fitness instructor and PT, so I'm a facilitator for the LUKES Lads Juniors, and Bex is also for the juniors as well. So yeah, we are encouraging our service members to actually, you know, sign up and do this. So yes, we're always up for a challenge. We will be there with everybody, and we will definitely be giving it a go. Yes, definitely.
Oh, very good, very good. So is there anything else you'd like to say to our community, to our virtual racing community?
Yeah, I mean, on behalf of us all at TCD, I would just really like to say thank you so much. This makes a difference to so many lives, and some of our, you know, the stories behind some of our men are really tragic, and it's throughout the last 12 months we've seen a massive increase with men's mental health and actually attempts at suicide. So we're there to give that help, and that can only be there with the support from you guys. But we're also wanting to say that if there's anybody watching this screen right now that actually feels that way and feels like they do need a little bit of help and they do want to reach out, then we are here, and we're just an email away. So you're more than welcome to reach out to us, and we will give the support that we can give to you guys. That's nationally, obviously, as well now. So if you're somewhere far beyond West Yorkshire, we're still here for you.
Well, sorry.
The email address is charitytcd@gmail.com.
Well, thanks very much, and it's really great that we've got people like you that do things like this for your community and nationally, obviously now with the online. And I was going to say to you, had you seen an increase over this last 12 months in people needing your help during the pandemic?
Yeah, massively. I mean, we don't just, obviously, we support the whole family. So we do have Butterflies, which is the female version of Luke's Lads as well. Both have websites out there, so please have a look. We also do caterpillars, which are for new parents as well. We found that new parents throughout the lockdown, that was traumatic for them, having a baby anyway, but then to be in lockdown as well, that's been really, really tough. We also do trekkers, which is a walk and talk group as well. So we try and hit like the whole family to support them, really. But yeah, there's been a massive increase, but throughout the whole of lockdown, because of Zoom, we've never missed a session, and we've kept going throughout it all. So yeah, it's massively needed right now.
Well, that's fantastic. So just like to wrap it up by saying thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
And your dog kept quiet, Rachel. We didn't hear the dog.
No, I'm quite surprised.
That's a bonus. So
Thank
thanks
you.
everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.